Hello everyone and welcome back to today's another tutorial. So today we will cover the basic of Python syntax and some functional that fundamental data types. So by the end of this tutorial we will know how to write the simple Python code and understand the key data types used Python programming. Okay, so today first of all I'm going to explain the basic syntax. Now, let us start with the basic syntax of Python is long for this is the readability. To write on the Python code, you don't need to use the curly phrase like this many other language. Tweet is indentation is key. So tweet is for example, for instance, we found the function used for the deep keyword follow by the function name and a follow, and the body of the function is indented like this. So now let's see this example, the basic syntax of Python programming. So first of all, type the text and then type also the grid, and in this instance I'm using this, and now apply this clause, and here I'm using the print function, and in this inside I'm just typing the quotation and then type here is a hello world in this program. Okay, now just going this outside, and here I'm declare for this grade in this function, and you can see here is perfectly defined a simple grade function that's being hello world, and call the function. Okay, so now let's see the output. So you can see just a quick into the green run icon. As you can see here, it will probably show the message for hello world. Okay, so here is done. Now let me explain for the data types. So in this Python program, the Python data types are the classification or categorization data items. It represents the kind of value that shows that operation can be performed as particular data. This every object in Python programming. So Python data design classes and the variables adding instance object of those classes. And now here we explain for the standard building data types in Python, like numeric sequence type, Boolean state dictionary, and also further binary types like the memory view, byte array, and the bytes. Okay, so do this in this tutorial. I'm applying for the some basics data types. Okay, so Python has several built-in data types. So the most common ones are integer, float, string, and boolean. So first we have explained using for the teaser and the floating point data types. Okay, so here in this example, integer are whole number like 5 or decrement 3, while float are the decimal number like 4.5 or decrement or 2.3. So now let's see this example. So you can see here, first of all, define the variable x is equal to value 5. It's integer type. Next, I'm declaring this variable y is equal to apply here 4.5. So now just print for those variable values, and you can see just I'm applying this print function. This inside just type for, and this inside I'm including here the x variable, and also doing this next line to print function and including type, and also insert it for the variable of y. And you can see here is perfectly using this type. In this function, just check the type of the variable, and here x is an integer and y is a float. Okay, so now let's see the output. You can see, just click on this icon, and as you can see here, first of all, class is integer type, and second, the class is floating type. Okay, so I hope you understand perfectly. So next topic for this stream are sequence of character enclosed form in single or double quotations. Okay, so now this defines, you can say first of all I'm going to type the name equal to inside it for the name is in. So here I'm going to apply the name is in, and including here the next step I'm going to apply is a print function defined for the name is output printing for the symbol of name. And next is here I'm using the type, the show the type, and now including this type method and this inside I'm perfectly including this one, and you can see here this name is a string with the value for the gene. Okay, so now just I'm saving this code and let me run this code again. So you can see here it's supposed to be printing this name for this gene and the type for its string type. Okay, so I hope you understanding the basic data types. So next I'm also creating here is a boolean data types. So boolean is a represent for true or false value commonly used in condition and the comparison. Okay, so now let's create this example, and first of all I type for is active imperfectly type this active in the equal printing the message is true, another option for false. So now just making type for this, and that for is the admin of the col2. So in the cobol2 here I'm creating a box. So now I'm just using this output printing function. In this input of course is directly open is active in this one. Next I'm including for here is active, show the type. Okay, so I'm applying this type, this method insert perfectly including here. So this is active. Okay, so this example is created 2 billion variables like is active and is admin with the variable is true. The false is respectively. You are not just in saving this code. You can see here the 3 point in this run icon says again here first one option is the first is actively true, and here the activity the PO type. Okay, now let's the tutorial is completely done. Now I will tutor it just to be properly learned about this Python basic syntax using the 3 key data types like a teaser and the plot for numbers, string for the text, and booleans for the true false value. Okay, so understanding those basics is essential for any Python programmer, as from the conditions the more complex the concept. Okay,